This video intended for entertainment and informative purposes only, but the live commentary may not reflect this rating. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everybody, it's ConocleX999. Welcome back to more Rugrats Royal Ransom. Been a hot minute since we've been here, hasn't it? Well, I originally was going to record this back in 2024, April of 2024, alongside Challenge Mode of Pikmin 2. And as you know, Challenge Mode of Pikmin 2 has been uploaded recently. So, as you can imagine, since we played this at about the same time as Pikmin 2, you know what we're here for? We're going to be collecting the funny money in this game. Now, I'd also like to mention, and my train of thought comes to a complete halt. Well, you know what? I think I'll talk about it when we actually start playing. So, let's begin. Back to adventure mode. Let's resume our baby easy save file. And, for your convenience, I'm going to cut out the loading screens anytime they come up. And also, as we're going through each level, instead of going in order of character, Kimmy, Tommy, Chucky, Lil, Phil, like we did for the LP, from now on, I'm going to randomize which character we play as. So, using random.org, randomize 1 to 5, that will be Phil. So, what I was trying to say, well, I mean, just, point is, we will never play, the one level as the same character. Like, for example, we'll never play Mr. Snowtato Head as Kimmy again. We'll never play Snow Place to Hide as Tommy again, etc. But, if random.org says it is possible we might play as the same character twice in a row. Or more than twice in a row. But we will never play as the same character for the same level. Now, let's head up to the ATM.
You can never have enough stuffs.
Okay, so, I don't know if we looked through this already, but there are, as the adventure continued, we did get some, new stuff in here. Let's take a look through them.
Carrot catching. Ring roller coaster. Target bash. The snow cake corral. River race. Double trouble. Loopy hoop race. Loopy hoop race 2. The Lunar 500. Target time. Chuck and duck. Get the sled out. Double scoop cone zone.
Okay. Well, as you can imagine, we can't really get too far with just $100, but there is one specific thing we want here. Secret funny money. Reveal hidden funny money in past adventures.
Ooh, this costs too much. You need more funny money.
Basically, what that's going to do is it's going to make even more funny money spawn in the levels. It has, it costs 500 funny money, so you know what they say, sometimes you just gotta spend money to make money. But, I will show you where you can get, an easy $500. 2 places where you can find an easy, an easy red funny money, which is worth $250. First one is in Temple of the Lamp. And it is right here, across the bridge into the town area, up this climbing rope. The second one is in Rise of the Angelians. And it is right at the start, right behind these boxes. Right for the taking. Now, back into PP3K, if I take a look at, Mr. Snowtato Head,
You've already won this game.
You can see that there is 300 funny money in there.
I hope this thing sells bugs.
Okay, so now I'm going to buy secret funny money.
Okay.
I'm also going to buy this thing, Silly Sounds. And its description is just silly sounds. What does it do, you ask? Well, let's buy it and we'll see.
Okay.
I don't usually buy the silly sounds because I usually find them quite annoying, but just to spice up going through all these levels again, I'm going to buy it just for fun. Now, if I take a look at Mr. Snowtato Head again,
You've already.
there's now 500 funny money in there. So now we're going to go in and collect the funny money in there.
You've already. Noodle this.
I'd also like to mention, I also like how in some of the levels, like the snow ones, the characters are wearing winter jackets. In the jungle ones, they've got backpacks. In the space ones, they've got astronaut outfits as well. The different outfits for the different levels I always thought was a small but really charming touch. So, before we get started with anything, let's jump on the little on the stone right here. See what it sounds like. Yeah, that's basically what silly sounds is. It adds silly sounds for rolling or jumping on certain surfaces. Like, listen.
There are his earmuffs.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just some silly sounds that you make when you walk and or jump or roll on certain surfaces. Not gonna lie, I can't really stand the silly sounds, which is why I usually don't buy them normal playthroughs. But since I just want to show it off, that's why I bought it. So, let's run around and start collecting the funny money. And just a reminder, blue funny money is worth 10, purple is worth Purple is worth 50, red is worth 250. I gotta remember, I'm used to Super Mario Sunshine, where holding up on the C stick makes the camera go down, and holding down makes it go up. In this game, it's the opposite. So anyways, let's start by climbing up the not the mount. Is this really a mountain? The really tall hill, I guess? I don't know. Anyways.
There's his hat.
Yeah, I originally recorded this 2 years ago, around April of 2024, and I decided I wanted to re-record the Pikmin 2 challenge mode because I was doing it in 2 playthroughs, where we went through one where we tried to get as much score as we could, and one where we just did it as quick as possible, trying to get through it without losing any Pikmin. But the uh-oh.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
That was a big fall, Phil. Yeah, I also wanted to play as the different characters, just so we can hear the different voice clips as well. And I re-recorded the Pikmin 2 videos because I just thought, why don't we try and get as much score as we can while trying to do it without losing any Pikmin. So that's what I ended up doing. But for this, I originally thought, maybe I'll use the footage I recorded from 2 years ago and not re-record it. But the thing is about that footage is that for some reason my mic audio was really quiet. I guess I was kind of far, my face was kind of far away from my microphone, and also I think originally I was going to just go mock speed and just play music in the background while we were running around collecting the funny money. But then I thought, if we did that, then we would miss out on hearing the different voice clips for the different characters. And that's one of the things I find most charming about Rugrats Royal Ransom voice crack. Let's go up,
But you need to get Noodle's 2 snowball body parts back to his head first. Go back to the icy lake and take care of this first.
Sorry, Noodle, my profits are more important. You want to go up this icy slide, I guess. There's a rope up here that you can take, which will bring you... which will actually bring you up to where the ski lift is, which... So you can access these areas even in levels where you don't normally go into them. So yeah. I just thought I just decided I would re-record the first 2 sections. Worlds? so I could, just so we could hear the voice clips, and also just so my mic audio was a little bit better. Also, I recorded that before I increased the recording bitrate to 20,000, so the footage was a little bit mucky in those videos. Once again, big thanks to SwimmingBird941 for telling me about the bitrate to make the recording look a little bit less mucky. So thanks for that. And now that we've talked about that, now I don't know what else to talk about. I do have an idea though. So you also can ride the ski lift down as well. I'm not going to take it though because once you're on the ski lift you can't get off it. But I'll show this right here. This little area is actually unblocked, where it was blocked in Snow Place to Hide. And you can jump down here to get some more tokens and some more. Well, I think there's funny money down here. Is there? Yeah, there is. We came in here with how much? We came in here with 100 funny money. So, and there's 500 in here. So once we have 600, then we'll know we got it all. Now, if I jump up here, there's actually a warp that will take you back up here. But if you don't want to take the warp and you want to just wait. Well, if you don't want to take the warp and you want to just go down, just jump and get as far as you can.
I'm okay. Okay.
So yeah, and there's a band-aid here in case you took a lot of damage from that, which it's probably wouldn't have taken that much. Now, while we're also going about this, I wanted to talk about how I will be doing Rugrats Royal Ransom going forth after this. So, I mentioned before that I would like to play Rugrat Medium and Reptar Tough as well, but I didn't know, and I think I was originally going to just play on the GameCube, but then I had an idea. How would you guys like it if, instead of playing all three difficulties on one version of the game, what if instead we played Baby Easy in the GameCube version, and then we played Rugrat Medium in the PlayStation 2 version, so that I can show both versions of the game? I do think the GameCube version is better than the PS2 version, in my opinion, because I feel like a lot of the sound effects and voice clips are a little bit better in sync. But I figured, well, why not? We can try the PS2 version because, well, I have the PS2 version. So that's what I'm thinking I'll do. But if you guys think otherwise, let me know in the comments. I'm also not entirely sure when I'd want to do Reptar Tough, because I feel like the game wasn't really that optimized for Reptar Tough, because Baby Easy and Rugrat Medium are pretty good, but I feel like Reptar Tough wasn't really worked on that much, and there's some levels that I really went through, and for some reason could not find any little batteries. So, yeah, I don't think I was even able to access all the levels. But, once again, let me know in the comments what you'd like to see. And also let me know if we do Rugrat Medium in the PlayStation 2 version, let me know in the comments if you want me to do Reptar Tough in the GameCube or the PS2 version. If this game was on Xbox, then I would have done Reptar Tough on the Xbox. But it wasn't, unfortunately. Or the Dreamcast. But the Dreamcast is more akin to the 32/64-bit consoles, so I don't know if it really counts. Anyways, some of the funny money can be in kind of obscure places, like you kind of gotta look a little bit. And sometimes you just gotta not be talking when you pass by some, because I didn't even see that wad up there. Give me that. Alright. So, one thing to also keep in mind is that when it says how much funny money is in the level, keep in mind that it's also referring to that as the amounts that the different colors give you. So, like, if you see 250 funny money, in a level at the start, that either means that there's 25 blue ones, 5 purple ones, or 1 red one. So, one thing to keep in mind. Let's head down here. Stop growling at me, belly. Yeah, I'm recording this after I got out of work, and I haven't really eaten anything today, and my belly is growling at me to eat something. Ted? Joe? Whatever your name is, you gotta eat something, because I'm getting angry! Oh, wait a minute, we came in here with 75, I forgot. Because we bought the silly sounds as well. So sometimes the funny money is kind of like on the snowy hills up here. You know, I might actually, when we do Rugrat Medium, I probably will collect the funny money in that version after completing all the levels in that one as well. So I might end up... Maybe for that one I'll go Mach Speed, because I was thinking about the music that I would play for the different levels. Like, for this one I was thinking Freezy Flight Galaxy from Super Mario Galaxy 2, then for Snow Place to Hide, the Ice Cap Zone from Sonic... Was it Sonic 3, I think? Well, yeah. And I would just kind of pick music that kind of goes with the theme of the level. Sometimes Noodle will actually say something if you're just standing around the lake. So, and I did capture some in the original footage, so I guess I'll put some clips of some of his voice clips. I don't really have any experience with Donkey Kong 64, but I know how much of a collectathon that game is. Okay, we'll start going. Oh wait, that was Noodle making those sounds. Did I do some of this stuff in the original Let's Play? I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure I recorded the original Let's Play in 2022, 2023, so... Actually, no, it was before Pikmin 4 came out, so, yeah, it was like 2022. But... So, yeah. Sorry if I'm a little inconsistent with that. But right now, we just kind of gotta search around for some of the funny money. Unless... Let me exit and see what the counter says.
Surrender challenge. You've already won.
Oh no, there is 60 left. Okay. In that case, let's keep searching.
There's his scarf.
Hold on, I think I didn't actually check on top of the cabin. Nope, doesn't look like it. Pro tip, if you're looking around the world for something... Oh, I see him. If you're looking around the world for something and you just can't find it, try checking around where you started.
There's his arm.
It's a little doghouse. Can I crawl into it? No. I guess one thing I can quickly go over is that if you're looking around in first person and you notice, yeah, if you have trouble distinguishing a funny money from a band-aid, keep in mind that the band-aid is like flatter, while funny money is more 3D. So just look closely at it, even if it's low resolution. If you see it like get thinner as it turns, then it's probably a band-aid. So just keep that in mind if you're scouting around looking long distances to find funny money. Now I kind of want to draw attention to the skybox. You look up, that yellow haze up there kind of looks like the sun's up there. So we're like up on a snowy mountain in the evening. So yeah, it looks really pretty. And I also like the idea of it being snowy, but there's just no snow currently where we are. Makes you wonder what this place looks like when it's not winter. Aha! There you are! See that on the left over there?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Yoo-hoo! Found you! Didn't see you on the way up because I was just too busy yapping away. Alright.
Surrender challenge. You've already...
Now there's 0. We've cleaned out all the funny money in that particular level, and we now have 500. However, I need to preface something. I'm probably not going to be getting all of the funny money in this game, and I will explain why in a bit. But for now, let's randomize to choose a new character. Random.org says Phil again, so we're going with Phil into Snow Place to Hide, which also has 500. Alright. So this one, oh yeah, I like the setting of this one. Whereas in the previous level, the sky was pretty clear, but there was yeah, well the sky was pretty clear despite it being snowy. It's an actual like blizzard in this level, so I kind of like how they're taking like the same levels and like having like different lighting or, you know, times of day. I guess it could be afternoon, but because of the clouds, it just looks really dark. Oh. You know what this reminds me of? Reminds me of a couple years ago when where it was towards the end of winter. It didn't really snow that much in my area, but it towards the end of winter, we got such a huge snowstorm, and the snow was so heavy that it was actually breaking branches. In fact, one fell and broke the lights that we had hanging over the yard. So, yeah, winter definitely went out with a bang that year. Oh yeah, the sleigh sounds are in this level as well. Oh, he fell frontwards. We hit him in the face and he somehow fell forward. I guess he slipped. Because how does a snowman slip in the snow in the same substance he's made of? Any up there?
This is playtime, not nappy time.
We're not napping, Phil. Stop being so impatient.
Play nice, go home.
But Phil, this is his home. Well, it definitely shows that his parents are definitely teaching them to play nice. Except with Lo, who he'll fight over a teddy bear with.
Nice throw.
You know, if you can believe it, despite the fact that I loved playing this game when I was a kid, I actually haven't really watched a whole lot of the actual Rugrats show. I definitely watched the movies. In fact, Rugrats movie and Rugrats and Parents are... Oh wow. Some Rugrats the movie and Rugrats and Parents are actually some of my favorite movies. But that's about the extent of most of Rugrats that I've seen. Because I mostly played this game. And I guess other Rugrats games as well. I've been wanting to play some of the other Rugrats games, like Rugrats Search for Reptar on PlayStation. I've heard some good things about that. I also have Rugrats Scavenger Hunt on Nintendo 64, which I'd like to play on the channel. It's like a board game style game, and it's actually pretty fun. I even remember somebody commenting, like when I got the game, it was actually the second copy of them, but I got the game and I posted it on Instagram, and one of the comments said, that Rugrats game is like one of the best games of all time. And like, granted I like it, but I don't know if I'd call it one of the best games ever. I don't know what Phil was saying there because I was talking over him. So we came in here with 575, so logically we should go out with 1075. And also keep in mind that we did accidentally get some funny money during the adventure. Despite me trying to avoid it, because I wanted to get it all at once in these videos. Oop, picked up that bandage by mistake. Gotcha.
Bro.
So as you can see, if you remember from the previous levels, that there are some funny money in here that were not in the levels originally. That just means, but yeah, that's what secret funny money does it.
Well, at least I won't melt.
Yeah, at least you won't melt. Well, I was about to say, how would he melt if you're throwing snowballs at him? But, to be fair, the fact that they disintegrate after you hit them with a snowball, I think what Phil is saying actually has some truth to it. Excuse me. But yeah, as you can see, the secret funny money is making funny money appear when it wasn't here when we played the levels for the first time. Like, see, there wasn't funny money before the key before, but now there is.
I'm okay. Okay.
And the key makes the sound it makes when you collect a token as well. Anyways, I'll meet you at the bottom of the hill, and if I find any funny money that we missed on the way down, like that one, another one that I didn't get because I was too busy yapping, too busy yakking. Oh yeah, we've also got the hole to the ice cave down here, but you can't really jump down it, it'll just warp you back up. Because they couldn't put a rope there for some reason like they did in Mr. Snowtato Head. Maybe that was to stop you from going to the icy lake and then climbing up it and just going straight up the hill, so that might be why it's not there. That's my working game theory. Alright, back at the icy lake, we've got this one here. Searching for the funny money could be a little bit difficult though, and that's mainly because as you...
Oh, yeah? Well, at least I won't melt.
That's because, as I'm sure you're aware, tokens, batteries, and funny money do not appear on the radar. Only things that are, like, integral to, the mission at hand, like, magic helper balls, the keys, the gates, or apples from Bow and Apple, or targets in that same level. It's mainly that will appear in, on the radar. But none of the normal collectibles will appear on the radar, so that might make collecting them a little bit harder. But, you know, if you just search every nook and cranny of the level, you'll probably find it. Probably. Because like I said, I'm probably not going to be collecting all the funny money in the game, and there's a reason for that. Well, but some funny money might be in a different place in certain versions of levels that weren't in others. For instance, even though it's not the case here, there might be a funny money in the chimney of Snow Place to Hide, even though there wasn't one in Mr. Snowtato Head. Can we get that snowman from all the way up here? Nope. Gonna have to go down there and take him on ourselves. Gotcha. Anyone else find Susie's voice a little bit annoying sometimes in this game? There's a bunch of ice blocks there. Am I gonna break them all? No, I'm not that bored. Then again, why would I be bored when I'm playing this game? I love this game. I loved it when I was a kid, I still love it now. But okay, we've got 10:55 now. That means there's 2 blue ones left to find. And I'm assuming that they're both... Oh, then again, we didn't check on top of that big snow mound, so let's check up there. Oh, never mind, there's one right here. A little bit hard to get up, but we're up. And there's nothing up here. Oh, is that it? I see it! You see it up there in the center up there? It is right up the hill. Let's go get it. Oh yes, here's some of the silly sounds rolling on the stone. It's a little bit quiet though. Oh my goodness, could my voice ever crack enough? You can still hear the snowman voice clips. Do you think if you end up actually getting rid of all of the snowmen in the whole level, then you won't hear their voice clips anymore? That's what I think. Alright, let's not tumble into the chest just in case it locks us out of pausing, and let's just exit the level.
Surrender challenge.
Alright, we've gotten all the funny money in there as well. Alright, and I've randomized 1 to 5 for who we go as in Ready, Set, Snow, and it chose Phil again. Don't worry, if that means we won't ever play as Phil when we play these games on Rugrat Medium. So, yeah, this is just a Phil-centric video.
Anyway? Worms? Yuck!
Alright, let's go.
You've already... Hang on to your... Race 1.
Okay, even though I'm going to be going a little bit slow here to make sure we get the funny money, keep in mind though that if you lose one of the races against the snowman, it will count as a loss for the level and you will end up going down the slide. So, yeah, what's one thing to keep in mind, that even if you have beaten the level, you can quit it without consequences, but if you end up like going into a losing status, like if you run out of health or lose a race, it will count as a loss for a level even if you beat the level, and you will end up going down the slide. So keep that in mind. So yeah, and I'm also definitely not going to be getting these first trip down. I'm probably not even going to get them first attempt in here. I'm definitely doing good so far though. Ooh. Yeah, because this isn't free roam, you're like on a set path, though you kind of have to just go down and hope you get them as you go down. You might need to be going certain speeds in order to get them though, because of the way the level is sloped, and you won't be able to pick up enough speed to get onto the side to be able to pick it up. See?
That's not gonna stop me.
It's not gonna stop me. That was a horrible Phil impression. I wonder if Phil and Lil have the same voice actress as their mother Betty. Let me know in the comments. Oh, speaking of voice actors, by the way, I want to talk about Chucky for a second. You know how I was saying?
Great job. Get ready.
You know when we were playing Acrobaty Dash in the LP, I said that Chucky kind of sounded like Butters from South Park, or Butters from South Park sounded kind of like Chucky. It turns out in the show, Butters doesn't really sound like Chucky. It's just that in this particular game, Butters sounds kind of like Chucky from this game, because for some reason, Chucky in this game had a completely different actress voicing him, and I don't know why. I will put up who his original voice actress was and who was voicing him in this game. I don't know their names off the top of my head, so I'm just putting up their names on screen and pictures of them. Okay, we get could we get that one? Wow, I am just failing to grab all of the money in this second time down. Also, this probably might be another reason why I'm not going to be getting all of the funny money in this, because some of it is just a little bit annoying to get. Like, in this level. Because unlike River Fun Run, where you do have a little bit more control over your vehicle, not really the case in this level, because you're just sliding down the hill, and the most control you can have is speeding up and slowing down and steering, so I might end up just doing one attempt at this, and even if I don't really get a whole lot of the money in this, I'll probably just continue anyway. Plus, you know, I can't exactly remember every little point where I missed some of the money.
And now, race 3. Ready, set, go!
What was that? Who made a beeping sound? Was that me? Because I certainly didn't press any buttons, and 3 times around I still didn't get it. Can you press B to, like, brake? No, I think you just have to hold back on the control stick. Ah, man, we are, like, missing I don't think we're missing a lot, but we're definitely missing a fair amount. Yeah, sometimes you can't even see it. Like, that one didn't even come into view until after we got over the hill. But, hey, you know, we're learning. We're learning, hey, make sure you appear over the hill. Oh yeah, maybe jumping over these logs would help, because I actually have not been jumping. I've just been letting myself go over them. Oh yeah, it would have been smart if I jumped there. Alright, can we get that? No, there wasn't even one there. Is there one here? Oh, there's one here? Not quite. Oh, got one. And missed that one. I think that's all we're gonna get.
You left those snowmen in the dirt. Way to go. You've already...
So there's 120 left in there, but I think that's where we're just gonna leave it. So
This is playtime. I am the queen. La 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 la.
get interrupted by Phil and Angelica at the same time. I believe we are going to end the video here. So next time on Rugrats Royal Ransom, we will work on getting the funny money in the jungle levels. See you guys then. Goodbye.